Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Got a couple of beers tonight. It's a nice Thursday. It's actually been quite sunny today, so it's good. Get a bit of colour on the skin again. So I was sitting out with the dogs in the backyard for a couple of hours after work. It was really good. We want more of that, please. So, first of all, I'm going to go a Dunkel. So a German dark lager by White Bay Brewing, and they're out of the Balmain Peninsula area of Sydney. I feel, as far as lagers go in Australia, I feel these guys are top tier. They're one of the best. I'll read what it says on the back. Toasting to the darker side of Oktoberfest, our Dunkel is a rich, smooth lager that keeps things classic. Deep in colour, mellow in mood, and brewed for long afternoons and longer nights. Prost. All the writing that was on the gold colour I couldn't see, and then on the other colour I could see fine. So annoying when they have it on stupid colours. Anyway, so yeah, it's a 4.8%. And it's in a 440 ml can. I just like the sort of simple German sort of style. Cheers to Sam and Craig and Roberts and Steve. Good to see you. So yeah, I've had a couple of beers of Savo just chilling in the backyard. It's good. Had a little bit of a snooze, but I just wanted to try and go to bed when I get tired. Who's messaging me at this time? Oh, cool. I have a lift to work in the morning. I had to walk this morning. I walk to work anyway, but just in the last month or two, I've been getting lifts, and it's like it's because the guy that he lives on the same sort of road as me, he goes past all the time, and I've got problems with my vehicle, so I've just been walking. And today he had stuff on in Melbourne, so I had to walk, and I've got a bit of a dodgy knee at the moment, so it took me like heaps longer than usual. And I got to work, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm already in pain, and the day's just started." Yeah, got the Oasis shirt on. This is just a cheapie. I'll probably buy proper merch when I'm there, but yeah, I was just in Kmart. Funnily enough, just in Kmart, the first two T-shirts I see, Oasis and Metallica. The two gigs I'm going to next week. Cheers, Fred. Cheers, Angie. Good to see you. So yeah, let's crack into this Dunkel. Yeah, I'm so keen for next week. It's going to be awesome. Even just finishing work tomorrow and knowing that I've got 5 days off, it's just going to be so good. I reckon I'll do those Evil Megacorp beers tomorrow night. Just because, I'll be starting a little mini holiday. So it's like celebration, bitches. I've just got a Brew Manatee glass. I do have some White Bay glassware, but I think it's pushed way down the back of the cupboard somewhere. And I got a massive Pirate Life haul today. The cap's got nothing to do with the haul. I just happened to have the Pirate Life cap on the last few days. But yeah, so I'm going to do the Pirate Life Mountain Culture beer next. That's the one I think Happy Rage and Matt was the one that told me to get it. I would have got it anyway, but I didn't know about it. which is quite weird because normally I'm onto it with every mountain culture release, but I think because it was released through Pirate Life instead, I didn't hear about it. That glassware is extremely filthy. It's a filthy boy. Just try and tap away some of the muck. I had a steak for dinner. Funnily enough, I had a tiny bit of lasagna left over. So I was like, I'm going to cook a steak. I'll pick out the smallest steak because I had three steaks there. So I had a little bit of lasagna, a steak, and some eggs and some salad. It was quite a delightful dinner, to be honest. I always feel like really like charged up after I have a steak. Like I need to go release some energy. So, appearance. Definitely looks darker in the camera. There's no way it's that dark. It's more of a it's a lot lighter in real life. It's more of like a lighter copper, like an amber. Very lively carbonation. Medium body, about a three-finger off-white head, pretty foamy. Um, yeah, and reasonably clear as well, apart from the carbonation. Let's go with. Yeah, very toasty. I'm going to say toasty like brown bread. It's got like a biscuity touch to it. It's also got like a honey sweetness. Maybe a little touch of raisin. Yeah, dude. This brewery does really good classic lagers. They do awesome. Their Czech Pilsner is absolutely phenomenal. And they have a dark Czech Pilsner as well. Good to see you, Phil. Hopefully, you've had a painless day, not having to deal with any shit. I'm doing well. I feel really good tonight because, I mean, work was fairly busy, but I come home, it was really nice weather, so I went and sat out in the sun in the backyard for a couple of hours. And that's when I'm in my element, just chilling outside, especially with the dogs. Um, yeah, so that was really good. I just had two beers, just sitting out there and was listening to music. Um, yeah, and then I was watching some YouTube stuff after that, and then just doing some chores. Had a little nap, and then yeah, it was time to cook dinner, and then all of a sudden, yeah, bang, I'm doing this. Yeah, as I've said, I think the reason why I feel good, yeah, is not only the sitting outside in the sun with the dogs, but yeah, I just always feel real lively after I eat like a steak. It's funny. I'll be full of energy tomorrow. Cheers, Trav. What beers did you have, dude? Cheers, Strawn. Yeah, work was pretty good. We were short staffed, so sort of had to be on it a bit more, but it was a fairly cruisy day. It would have been shit for the crew that took over us because we got everything done. So they they practically come in with 8 hours to go and had fuck all to do. So it would have been a long afternoon for them. No worries, Rob. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I feel like I'm shit house getting up every day, so I'm just used to it. At one stage, yeah, actually, at one stage, I had like I would normally have breakfast at work for my first break because I'll start so early. I'll normally have like wheat bix or something like that, some fruit. And I'm sitting there smashing the wheat bix with the banana in it. And halfway into the bowl, I started feeling real sleepy, and I could sort of feel myself like slightly nodding off. I'm like, this isn't good at fucking 7 or 8 in the morning. Here he is, Angus, the great man. That's cool. Cheers, Hamish. Yeah, going well, mate. Nice day down here in country Victoria. Got to lap it up when it happens. It hasn't been happening very often. Yep. Geez, I haven't had a pure blonde for ages. The beer, that is. Yeah. Yeah, quite often I'll get, there's times where I don't have any beers and I'll go to bed and I sleep worse. Wake up feeling shit. Smokey, welcome back in. Here we go. Fuck, he's tried a few. So he's tried Golden Path, Chippy, Tataki Haze, Tuatara, Optical, and Liberty Juice Bro today. Yeah. See, your Chippy and your Golden Path, they're just sort of like core range beers. So they're never going to be anything special. I'm not sure with Optical and Liberty. But yeah, I could see why the Hayes one's the better one. Juice Party Hayes still. Yeah. You're definitely going to try some of Garage Projects like top shelf stuff. But yeah, you'll pay more. Yeah, cool. Cats and Dogs. Yeah, it's a good sesh. He's getting amongst it. Yeah, not too bad. I yeah, we sort of finished everything early, so the last 45 minutes I didn't really get too much of a break during the shift. I just had a break for breakfast sort of earlier on. But yeah, got a break towards the end of the shift, so I was just on there watching one of my mates stream and just giving him shit. And drinking what was it? It was some variation of Monster, like a mango one or something. Yeah, yeah, they're very basic. That chippy, I think, is only like a mid-strength beer or something. So yeah, if like when people say like a brewery's unreal, I mean they still do very a lot of really good breweries still do really basic beers that don't deliver. Like yeah, those beers that you've had like the Golden Path and the Chippy, they're just sort of like entry level beers. Yep. I'm looking forward to this next beer. The shit thing is, it's only a small can. I thought it'd be a big 500 mil, and it's only a fucking 370 or something. It definitely got like a raisin quality. I would say it's a little bit nutty as well. Get some nuts. Yeah, exactly. Ugh, shit. Once again, though, I had a nice dinner, and then because I've had dinner early and having a couple of beers, then it'll be like, oh, I feel like a snack. Yeah, it's probably got Idaho 7 in it. There's a hop called Idaho 7, and I fucking hate it. And one of my mates, it's his favorite hop. And anyway, when it's got pineapple character anyway. When the pineapple hits, it's really good, but it's got this fucking real earthy, like soil, like wet soil and black tea taste. And I just can't shake it off. It's like every time I have an Idaho 7 beer, I just get it. Like, very rarely do I not get that quality. It's like, ugh. Someone, someone's tipped out the pineapple and put the wet tea bag in the mud. Hit the old thumbs up too, peeps. Got another good attendance tonight. It's good. Very rich. There's like quite a bit going on. It's definitely got like I would say like a toffee characteristic as well. Yeah, like toasted brown bread, toffee, like honey, nut, raisin. It's like slightly earthy. It's probably about everything I'm getting. Maybe I'll have another taste. Maybe like some dried, like stone fruit. Hmm. I don't know. It's all good. You didn't say anything bad. Yeah, it's cool how that sort of. There's some beers, dude. I'll smell them, and it's like straight away you sort of know it's good quality, and you'll taste it, and it tastes exactly like it smells. And then there's other beers where it's real confusing. You'll smell them, and then you'll taste it, and the taste is like the complete opposite to the smell, and it like fucks with your head. Especially too if the appearance is a little bit whack. It's like, are my taste buds broken? Oh, cool. I'll check it out. Did the Tuatara still have the bottles with the lizard? Or has it got it like on the can artwork or the bottle? Because the actual bottle had like the scales and shit on it. It was pretty cool. This was a fair while ago, though. The dogs won't sit still. You'd think they'd be nice and relaxed after running around in the heat for a while. But no. It does look good, though. Yeah. With I'm pretty on it with like I feel like with most of my favourite breweries I'm on it because I follow them on like not only Instagram but Facebook and that as well. So generally I'll see the stuff coming up and like anything that's sort of got a fair bit of hype around it. But yeah, it's like I don't know, when it's stuff that's a little bit left field, like a brewery I'm not like right into or something, might do a collab with someone I'm a big fan of, or yeah, that's when I sort of miss out or I'll hear about it later. Um, I do have a lot of friends sort of in the Melbourne beer community, so if anything's really good, you normally hear about it pretty quick. Yeah, it's the same with like festivals and bars and bottle shops and that. Quite often, if something's real good and it's new, word gets around pretty quick. I also follow like a few sort of beer publications and marketing sort of companies and that as well. So they're always promoting stuff. One thing that's pretty cool, actually, my favourite bar in Melbourne, Carwyn Cellars, are doing a Cypher Brewing tap takeover. And Cypher's a brewery I've been telling people about recently. They're out of Canberra and they're fairly new. I've been telling people to try their shit because it's real good. So yeah, it's good that we're going to start getting it down here in Melbourne. That'd be cool. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying to get up earlier tomorrow and making of like a heap of toasted sandwiches and stuff for work. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it used to always be like a brown bottle, dude. It was a brown bottle and it had the actual bottle, the scales and the head and that were like in the actual bottle, so you could feel it. It was real cool. But this was like years ago. This would have been a good probably 10 to 15 years ago. And they got bought out. I think probably when they got bought out, it's probably when that stopped. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's good to have you in our community. Just it's cool to not only have someone from New Zealand that's like drinking sort of slightly different stuff, but yeah, the fact that you're sort of relatively new as well. So it'd be funny to see where you are in like a year or two. You'll probably be drinking like barrel aged stouts and farmhouse beers and all this stuff, and you'll be going, "Oh, geez, those hazies I stayed on, like started on a trash now." Yeah, yeah. How shit is it when you really, really like a beer and it's a limited release, and then you drink your last one and they never make it again? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me, it's got a nostalgic sort of thing. I just remember my dad's mate drinking it all the time when I was a kid. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's better than a lot of the other Asian macros. It's Singaporean, I think. I really want to get the Chinese beers. Um, I think I might have done Tsingtao recently, but I want to get the Buddha one. And there's a Asian beer called Snow. I think it's Chinese. Whatever country it's from, it's the most popular beer there, but you don't really see it in Australia. Pretty sure it's China. If it's not China, though, it'd be Japan or Korea. Pretty sure it's China. I reckon Korea's most popular beer is that Cass. Nah, I've had this one for a while, dude. I've got so many hats, and yeah, a lot of them just sort of sit like in an area, sort of like there's a little sort of space underneath a coffee table. A lot of my hats just sit in there, and it's weird because every now and then I'll just pluck something out that I haven't wore for a while, and I'm always mixing it up. I actually found a really awesome sleep token hat. It's a pre-order though. Yeah, I had to get it. It was so sick. It's black and then it's got like a pink peak, and it's got the sleep token emblem in like pink, and then a flamingo, and it just looks so good. Like black and pink go real well together. I was like, fuck, I want that hat so bad. Why do I have to wait so long? So yeah, it's like a pre-order. Doesn't get sent out till like February. What I'm thinking though is because they're doing these merchandise pre-orders and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to tour like around that time. They'll probably tour in like March to June or some shit. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They're unreal, aren't they, dude? So yeah, I'm going to see these guys in a few days. I've got Metallica next weekend, and then I want to see Southern River Band. They're like an Aussie classic rock band. Um, I have seen them before, but I want to see them again. They put on an awesome live show. But yeah, I'm really holding on to hope that Sleep Token come here next year sometime. I've got Parkway Drives Festival. I went and seen them at the Opera House earlier in the year. It was fucking unreal. But yeah, they're hosting their own festival. That's in, I think it's February next year, so I'll be going to that. It's got like, yeah, just mostly like Aussie metalcore bands. Be pretty cool. They're sort of setting it up like it's a festival, like amusement park sort of layout. It's going to be pretty cool. Back to the beer. So yeah, I was in the shower just before I did this stream, and the album I was listening to and really enjoying, I forgot how fucking good it is. Avenged Sevenfold's Nightmare. It's so good. A lot of the songs are like quite dark. They lost the drummer at the time. Yeah, so like I don't know. It's a fucking awesome album though. Just the guitar work and the drums and yeah, it's just I'd love to see them live. Yeah, for sure. I'm hoping I can sort of do something like that one day. Just catch up with some peeps and do like a bar crawl. I feel like I'd be able to do it in probably at this stage. I'd be able to do just mini ones in like Melbourne and Brisbane. Actually, possibly Sydney as well. Got a couple of mates that follow the channel that are in Sydney. The last time I did a Sydney beer stuff, I was actually going to catch up with one of the guys, but yeah, it was just the timing wasn't right. Yeah, I can't wait till Parkway bring out they're bringing out a full on video that's all about their 20-year anniversary and the gig at the Opera House and the like world tour and stuff. It's going to be so sick. Just recently, they filmed Winston jumping out of a helicopter onto the top of the Opera House. So that's going to be sort of the intro to the gig at the Opera House. Pretty cool. Anyone got any plans this weekend? I think while I'm in Melbourne, I want to go to. There's a brewery I like that I've got a voucher for, so I want to go there at some stage. It's in South Melbourne. They do really good pizzas as well. I want to go there. I sort of wouldn't mind doing a whiskey tour at Starwood, which is Port Melbourne, not too far away. Um, what else do I want to do? There's a pizza place called Deep End, and it does all your Chicago style and Detroit style, all the real big, thick fuckers. It's in like Brunswick or Fitzroy or somewhere, and I've been meaning to go there for so long, but it just doesn't work for me the times that they're open. Normally, if I'm in Melbourne, I'm there during the day and I sort of leave around sort of dinner time. Or if I'm there and I'm staying the night, I've normally got something on around that dinner times, and they're only open sort of for sort of the start of dinner to like early night sort of thing. Oh damn! I wonder what it was. I would suggest, dude, download the app called Untapped. Just have it on your phone and you can actually look up pretty much any beer and it'll give you a breakdown of like average scores and what people think about it and stuff. It's a good way to like if you're shopping for beer and you don't really know what to get, it's a good way just to give you a slight guide of what's available and yeah. It's like spelt Untappd. There's no E in it. And it's like a yellow. I'll actually show you what it looks like. Um, like I've got it on my laptop, but you can get it on your can obviously get it on like on your phone as well. It looks like I'm logged out. Okay, so if I go like this, can you see that? So yeah, that's my homepage on Untapped. And that's all the figures. But I haven't used it for ages. It says there that I've got 8,000 distinct beers, which is a huge number, but I'm really like way bigger than that. I'm about 13,000. In the Melbourne beer scene, I've probably nearly drank, like, I'd be one of the top ones, I reckon. But yeah, once I started Instagram and doing beer reviews and that, I just couldn't be bothered with it anymore. It's just too time consuming. Quite often you'll be there drinking and you just want to relax. So yeah, hopefully you could see that all right. Yeah, it's like I still use it for that's cool. Yeah, I still use Untapped like for looking at beers. Like if I go into a shop and see a heap of a new brewery or something, I'll just quickly scan through what's available just to see what people say about it. Yeah. Vietnam's actually got quite a bit of craft. They just sort of keep it a bit under wraps. One of my yeah, beer tuber mates was there recently and he said you'd be surprised that Vietnam and Thailand both have a lot of craft beer, but yeah, just a lot of it sort of goes under the radar because they have like real strict laws with it. Speaking of the Philippines, cheers, Brevis. Welcome in, brother. So yeah, Brevis is from Long Beach, California, but he lives in the Philippines. He's been there for a few years now. He's not drinking at the moment, but he's generally into his craft beer and goes to like competitions and does tasting and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's where I want to go. I feel like I want to go. If I go there, I reckon I'll go there first, and then I'll go up north on the coast somewhere. That's what I do when I go to like Thailand. I try to go to like two or three completely different areas just to mix it up. So the last time I went to Thailand, I did Bangkok first for a few days. Then I went up into the mountains like Chiang Mai, all that sort of shit. And then I went down to Phuket and then finished in Bangkok again. Phuket's like, I feel like it's too touristy. I do like certain areas of it where it's like, I hate when you go to places like Phuket and you go to the areas and it's all like Americanized and it's like if I want to go to these countries, I want to live it up like they do. I don't want it to look like fucking Hollywood. Yeah, no, I've had that mistake, dude. First time I come back from Thailand, I was meant to go back to work the next day. This is like in a job ages ago. And I was that sick. I honestly felt like I was dying. They thought I had like Hep B or something. And I was just severely like dehydrated and had some sort of illness from like the ice that I was drinking in my whiskeys. I just didn't think about it. I'd get real smashed and I'd be drinking like beers and whatever else, and then I'd finish the night drinking the local whiskey, and they'd always be putting ice in it. Second time round, I was fine. Yeah, that's a bit like me with Australia, dude. I fucking love Australia. I'm very patriotic, but I just hate the government and hate the way the country's going. I bust my fucking ass and I earn half decent money and I just feel like I'm just paying to live in someone else's house. I can't afford my own house. I just feel like all my money just gets taxed because I'm either earning good money and getting taxed to the shitter, and then because I'm a craft beer drinker, I get taxed like even more. And I want to move somewhere where it actually favors me more. Even like if I stay in Australia, I think I'd just like to get out of Victoria. Such a fucking woke like state. Yeah, yeah. New Zealand's like us, Canada's like us, England's like us. All the Commonwealth countries are fucked. They've just let way too many people into the countries, and it's just fucked the whole thing. I'm moving to Poland, boys. I did a stream a while back saying I'm moving to Poland. Everyone thought it was serious. Yeah, it's fucking hard with relationships these days. I think social media has a lot to answer for. It's hard to find a chick that hasn't like slept around too. Like if she's like decent looking. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, Korea's not really cheap. I reckon Seoul would be unreal with for food as well. Like just yeah, I like with Korea. It looks like how they have a lot of those sort of roadside bar restaurant things. I reckon that'd be cool. Just checking them out. Suppose I should wrap this one up and start the next one. Yeah. So yeah, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, peeps, go for it. And I will give a final score on this beer once I have another sip. I like how it's like quite rich. And yeah, like it's complex, but it's like well rounded. Like you're sort of getting like an even spread of flavors. Yeah, as I said, like toffee, caramel, like yeah, brown bread, like toasty. Yeah, like some biscuit. Sort of got like that Anzac biscuit sort of like quality, but without the coconut, if you get what I mean. So it's sort of like this sticky, sort of syrupy biscuit like sort of thing from the malt. Yeah, makes me want an Anzac biscuit. But yeah, then I got like a raisin sort of touch. That honey sweetness is sort of the same thing as like the Anzac bicky, like a sweetness, like a syrupy sort of thing. I think Anzac biscuits are golden syrup, so that's yeah, same sort of thing. Um, yeah, maybe a little touch of stone fruit, like some earth. There's not really any like peppery or sort of spice notes or anything like that. But yeah, good sort of mouthfeel. I think that sort of beer you want like a medium body, good sort of good foamy top on it. I'd probably say I'll go a 4.1 out of 5. Um yeah, I've definitely had better quality lagers from these guys. That one was just sort of like a basic, yeah, no frills one, but yeah, still pretty decent. Good God. But yeah, I will leave and come back. So this is what I'm going to do next. And this was kindly suggested by Happy Raging Matt, I think. So it's the Mountain Life Double IPA by, where are they? Yeah, so those two there. Pirate Life, so the hat I've got on. So they're one of my original craft beer loves. They sold out, but thankfully the original owners still have fair control over the business and they still brew good beers. And then Mountain Culture, who were, yeah, obviously one of my favourites these days. So yeah, it's got nostalgic vibes for me, this one. It is 8.8%, and yeah, it's a double IPA West Coast style. Yeah, from what Matt said, it's right down my alley. Sort of knows me well from watching reviews, so we'll get into that next. I always find it funny with like a lot of the girls from those countries. They don't like sun tanning and they don't like going to the beach, and they put on shitloads of sunscreen because their thing of beauty is to be whiter, whereas Western girls want to be more tan. It's so weird. Anyway, I'm out. I will see you guys in about 5 minutes for this bad boy. See you shortly. And hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. Cheers, peeps.